Hey guys, so the internet exploded with trailers for Star Wars The Force Awakens and Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice this week. I haven't seen this much excitement for movies in a long time, and probably because the two were released so close together, one day apart. So it got me thinking, which trailer's better? So what I'm going to do is break this down a little bit. First of all, these films are what I like to call phenomenon films. First we got Star Wars Force Awakens, which is basically a direct sequel to Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi came out 32 years ago. I was 9 years old when I saw Return of the Jedi in the theater. Did I ever think that I would see Episode 7? Hell no. And not just that, but we're seeing in Episode 7 with the main characters from Return of the Jedi. Then we got Batman vs. Superman. And I have to thank Avengers for this one, because when Avengers came out, nobody dared think that they could actually put Captain America, the Hulk, Iron Man, and Thor in the same frame. Once that happened, Avengers made $207 million on its opening weekend. It was a wake-up call to the studios. The fans really want these crossover type films, and the studios did whatever they could to make these happen. Which brings us to Batman vs. Superman. I gotta admit, even when Avengers came out, I still never really thought that I would see Batman and Superman together in the same film. I just love those two characters so much, and first of all, I just didn't really think it would work, and then second of all, DC seems to take themselves and their characters a little bit more seriously than Marvel does, at least in my opinion. But here we are, and Batman vs. Superman is coming out. One thing I gotta note is both these trailers are really different. These films are gonna be really different. Star Wars is an uplifting film, especially Episode 4. But the franchise as a whole, it makes people happy. It's just an uplifting franchise. Yeah, there are some dark chapters in that franchise, Episode 3, Episode 5. But overall, they're for kids, they're for adults, they're for everybody. Zack Snyder, when he came out with Man of Steel, a lot of people weren't ready for that. They were used to the Christopher Reeve Superman from the 70s and 80s, which were also uplifting. And Man of Steel is not an uplifting film at all. And Batman vs. Superman seems like it's going to be even less uplifting than Man of Steel. So both these trailers are very different in tone. And you could see how they could establish their own niche markets. And I could see how some people would prefer one over the other. So guys, what do you think? Me personally, I love both movies, but as far as the trailers go, the Star Wars wins hands down, and that's hard for me to say being such a big Batman and Superman fan. This trailer almost made me cry. It was that great. Which reminds me, have you guys seen the Matthew McConaughey from Interstellar reaction video to the new Star Wars trailer? I'm going to post a link down to that below. Please check that out. It's hilarious. Also, I will post a link down to my individual trailer reviews for each of these trailers. Check those out. Let me know what you think. And lastly, which do you think is the better trailer? Looking forward to hearing your opinions on this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you like what I'm doing, and Humdrum out.